All right, welcome to Walkee. Today I'm going to show you how to sign up as a jobber. A jobber is somebody that can post job walks to try to find other contractors or workers with trade experience that can walk the job for you, saving you time and money. So let's get you logged in. First thing you want to do is click on Login Sign Up. You can sign in with your Google, your Apple, or you can actually use an email and password. So go ahead and click on Create an Account and start adding your information. Once you've added all the information, go ahead and click on Create an Account. Walkee will send you an email account verification. Make sure you put that one-time password code in here. Go ahead and click Continue. Now that you're signed up, go ahead and enter your email and your new password. Click Continue. Now let's add some more information. Enter the address and click Continue. Now here's where you select the role. Since we're doing a jobber today, I'm just going to choose jobber. But keep in mind, there'll be another video that shows you how you can also sign up as a Walkee, so you can be both. So I'll click Continue. So now I can add some more information about myself here. If you have a company name, you can enter that here, or you can just use your own personal profile. So after you enter all your company information, you can change the logo as well. You can say, would you like your account to be a company account or just personal? I'm going to go ahead and show this as a company because I think it carries more clout. So now what I can also say here is what services do I need help with? This will be based off the current list of trades that we have. At this time, we have all flooring trades, and you can select them all one by one, or just select one. You can also use what's called a general qualification, which means you can use anything. If there's a trade that's not in the system yet, you can use this one for that. So I'm going to go ahead and add them all. So here I've added them all, including the general qualification, which also means I can use this as a general contractor, concrete, drywall, whatever I want to. So now let's go ahead and click Continue. Make sure you review our terms and agreement. Click Finalize. And there you have it. Welcome aboard. Your profile has been successfully created and you're all set to explore and make the most out of your new account. So let's go to your dashboard. So now make sure that you turn on your location services, or you can enter it manually. This is your dashboard, and this is where you can start creating job walks. And this is where you can manage job walks. You can create template job walks. You can also sort through the job walks that you've done. There's a couple different things on this page I want to go through as well. If you've signed up as a Walkee as well, you can click on Walkee. This will also show you any other job walks that other jobbers already have posted. So you can go zoom in on other areas and it'll show you job walks as they appear in the area that you're in. You can actually open them to get some ideas and see how they've listed theirs. You can also go straight to our support portal here. If you have a favorites, that's for a Walkee function where a Walkee can actually favorite different projects. Of course, you have your chat, which you will use on a job basis between you and the Walkee on a job walk. And then of course you can go to your profile. There's also a menu on the left side that will take you to different parts of the app. So that's how you sign up. All right, so let's go ahead and post a job walk. Click on Post a Job Walk. You'll select if you have an existing template or create a new job walk. Since we don't have an existing template yet, we'll go ahead and click on Create a New Job Walk. Now you have a choice of what type of job walk this is. For this example, we're going to click on Pre-Bid Job Walk. Here's where you'll see the current trades that we have listed. These are all the flooring trades and also the general qualification. Let's go ahead and pick decorative concrete. Click Continue. Now you'll add your job title and your description. Once you've added your description and your title, go ahead and click Continue. You have a choice here. You can use the scope of work that you actually typed in, or sometimes the AI suggested scope of work may be a little more comprehensive. It's your choice. You can pick either one. Just click on the one that you want to keep. Now you'll notice it automatically captured the different tasks and the type of tasks from that description. You have the ability to edit these by clicking the edit pin and changing that. You can also change what type of task that is. You can also add your own. Click on Add Task. Go ahead and put in the information and what kind of field type it is. In this case, I'm asking what kind of experience they have, but I also want to know if they have a document, perhaps, that they have this information on. They can also upload that to me. So I'll click down here and say File Upload and click Add Task. You'll see that it's added the task to the bottom here. Once you're done with that, go ahead and click Continue. Now these are the category insights. This helps you determine, is this a basic request? Do I need somebody to just go out and take a couple pictures? Do I need them to be a little bit more knowledgeable? Or do I need somebody that actually knows everything about what I need and more? So you make your recommendation here, or you can use the AI recommendation. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and click intermediate. I also want you to notice something on all these windows. There's the opportunity to save for later. So if you're in the middle of this and you get caught on the phone, or you have to go, or you can't do it until later, just click save for later. Go ahead and add the project information here and click continue. Now here is the option where you can select when is the job walk needed. It can be in a date range. So I can click date range and it'll give me a start date. Let's say it's the 13th. It has an automatic 6-day window. It does not go any farther than that. However, you can always come back in and edit your job walk at any time before it's closed. So I could click, that's my date range, or I can say, no, it's on a specific date. Specific date is very helpful if you know there's something going on and it has to be done that day, or if it's a pre-bid mandatory job walk, for example. I'm going to go ahead and select date range. Then I can also say, hey, Mr. Walkee, I think this is going to take about 3 or 4 hours, whatever the case is. Put in your expected duration here and click continue. Now here are some specific questions that you can have the Walkee answer before you hire them. You only get a maximum of 3. The AI will generate some questions, but again, you can edit these questions. You can change the text that's in them. You can even add your own. So whatever questions you think are relevant, you can add those. Now remember, you can only pick a maximum of 3. So I'll select those and then I'll click continue. Now, depending on the job walk, there may be some required items that you want the Walkee to bring. You can add those items from here, from this list. If it's not on that list, that's okay. I'll show you how to add those. You can add special notes in here. So you can add any special notes that you think are relevant to this as well. Remember your tasks, you want to make sure that you actually line those out in the tasks window that we already did, but you can add special notes here as well to help assist that. You can also upload additional documents. If you have a floor plan, a sketch, any other documentation that you want them to have, you simply upload it into this window right here and click continue. Here is where you determine your budget. You can start at the bottom or you can start at the top. Let me explain why. If your budget is a maximum of say $450 for this, I can put a budget in here. $450. With the walk fee of 30% and a $10 non-refundable posting fee, that would leave the Walkee with a price of $315. But you can also say, well, I want the Walkee to make $350, and if you change it that way, it back populates that so that your entire budget is $500. So you can adjust this accordingly. Since Jobwalk is relatively new, you may have a shortage of Walkees in some areas. In that case, sometimes increasing that offering price may help other Walkees come to that site. Once you've determined your budget, go ahead and click continue. Now remember, I told you that you could always, on any window, you could click save for later and come back to this. You can also create a template that you'll use consistently so you don't have to type all of this every time, especially if it's the same kind of job walk. So I can go ahead and click save as template. And now, once I refresh, if I go to post a job walk, I can click on use an existing template and you'll see where it is right here. Now this will walk me back through everything just to make sure if I want to make any changes, which I'll obviously want to do on the address, but let's just say I don't change this for now. Everything's here. I need to select the date range, continue. I've already got my questions in here. I already put my special notes in. Any files that I had would already be here. Click continue and so on. Now, when you get to the end, regardless whether you did this as a template or from a save for later, whatever the case is, if this is your first project, you'll notice that it's not letting you pay anything. That means you have to have a payment method. So it's missing your payment method. It even shows down here. So you can go ahead and add one. We use Stripe for all of our transactions. You'll enter your card number here, then go ahead and click add card. Now this will be the only time that you have to do that. Of course, you can add other cards on here as well. Once you're done, go ahead and make sure that you've agreed to the cancellation policy, as I mentioned before, and click pay securely. And congratulations, your job walk is now posted. From here, you can either go back to your dashboard or you can go ahead and click view on the job. Also, to let you know, the moment that you do that, you should get a text to the number that you provided, also indicating that the job walk is now live. And that is how you add a job. Stay tuned for other videos that show you how to use the templates and drafts, how you can do different stagings of the project, and so on.